Hey girl, hey girl, hey girl. What you doing? I know it's late. It's past my bedtime, girl. Just woke up from a nap. Hey y'all, hey y'all, hey y'all. What's up? 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 Y'all have not been on live, girl. I'm like, I don't know, like a week. It's been a minute. I'm gonna see when y'all come up in this room. Okay, I know I ain't talked to y'all, but I still been posting. Matter of fact, I'm about to post something right now. It's late as hell, but better late than fucking ever, right? Girl, I know some of y'all be like, can you get to the motherfucking point? No, I can't. I can't. No, I'm just playing y'all. I'm sorry. When I wake up from my naps, I feel recharged. So, girl, if you do not know, tomorrow I want you to pull up on me. Okay? Pull up. I know I ain't been live, y'all. That's why I'm dropping this live tomorrow. And y'all need to be in the room because y'all always asking me. I wanna get started. I'm serious. Like I'm ready to change my life. I'm tired of making excuses. I'm tired of being stuck where I'm at. Well, bitch, this is your opportunity, okay? Ain't nobody in this world is powerful as a mom. You are always problem solving. You are always troubleshooting some shit. You are always figuring some shit out. You are always turning something into nothing, something from nothing, and turning it into something, okay? It's your superpower, sis, and it's time for you to monetize that shit. Like just straight up, y'all. I don't be trying to get like too serious, but like really just in general, like AI is really about to replace a whole bunch of jobs. Motherfuckers is losing their jobs left and right, left and right. And what are you gonna do? You gonna sit up here and be reactive? Like people be, oh, it's so cringy to make content. Oh, it's so cringy to do this. It's so cringy to do that. But baby, it's so cringy to look at your bank account. There's nothing in there. It's so cringy to be able to be at the grocery store and when they ring up shit, you gotta be like, oh, let me put that back. That's what the fuck you need to be understanding what's cringy. Okay, so tomorrow I'm doing a live training that I'm dropping for moms, okay? Because this is the season for you to build something of your own, sis. Like there's nothing wrong, baby. I don't care if your man, if he the best man in the world, he be, you know what I'm saying, give you everything you need, right? But it still is so important to have something of your own because you don't know what it is and you need to be in control of that shit. You know, I am pro working your 9 to 5 while you're building something, but at the same time, everybody should be building something because again these jobs y'all and what it is like baby your boss's boss might not have no job let alone you know what I mean and it's like y'all when you think about it because we get so used to technology and we get used to shit just being a certain way right but it's like nah let's not normalize you walking in motherfucking McDonald's and it's goddamn kiosk there and ain't no people there okay like that's just not normal and it's like if you don't get ahead of the curve while you can that ass is gonna get left behind. And that's what we don't want, okay? So I know I'm having people coming in right now. Look, I'm gonna hop on. Girl, let me get two birds at once, y'all. Let me I ain't got nothing to say. So let me use my purse. Now this is what I be meaning when I be saying I set shit up on anything. It does not fucking matter. Get over yourself, okay? I'm using my purse. Let me set y'all right here. Ghetto. Okay. Hold up. But for real though, so if you are interested, if you are a mom and you've been wanting to learn like high income skills straight up, because girl it can change your life. And again, I'm not one type of motherfuckers that be like, girl, quit your job tomorrow. Don't like people think I'm psychotic. The people at my job be looking at me like I'm fucking crazy. One, because I have the nicest car that I'm driving there. I have the fucking, you know what I mean? How baby, I be coming there with my full fur on. Cause what? They like, bitch, what are you? How are you? You know what I mean? But and that's the thing. People want to flex and be like, oh, quitting a job and something like that, like or whatever. But baby, having stability, having, you know what I mean, options, you know what I'm saying, having health health motherfucking insurance, bitch, having a 401k, like that's game changer. And again, like, people get out here and be on some desperate energy type shit because they gotta do this. But you know what I mean? I don't have to show it because I built something that makes me money casually. When I give more energy to it, more money. You know what I'm saying? Like I'm gonna be straight up with y'all. Like entrepreneurship is up and down. Honestly, that's why I love this shit though. Cause y'all, I'm telling you, there's months that my highest month was 20K. My lowest month, bitch. Okay, like, but I love that I can control because what I put in is what I get out. And you have that, ability too. And the thing about it is like just being straight up, y'all, as much as I personally love making money online, I want to encourage you all to, get your own and everything like that. The fact that I get paid, like, think about, and this is why I'd be so grateful that I still work a fucking job. Because think about it, you going to work every day, right? I mean, I don't personally hate my job. I was on a job that I hated for a very long time, right? But it paid the motherfucking bills, right? It got me by. So you just dealt with the bullshit. And a lot of us, a lot of y'all watching me right now, that's what y'all do. Y'all deal with the bullshit. Oh, it's cool. I mean, I ain't getting really what I need, but hey, it's better than nothing, right? Let me be grateful, right? And it's like you stop there and you're okay with that. And that's what people like to normalize. That's what the wealthy people that don't want to share their secrets and be gatekeeping, you know what I'm saying? Why they don't put this information in the schools and shit is because they want to be the only ones at the top when people don't understand. Like right now, look at how the economy is. I ain't no motherfucking economist. But I'm just saying, y'all, a booming market where everybody's winning, where everybody's doing something, where everybody is hey, I'm good at this. You can do this. Hey, can I get your services? Because I need this for my business. Like a booming economy is everybody winning, is everybody getting some of the pie, okay? Like it's not about like, you know what I mean? These motherfuckers just trying to be at the top and say, fuck everybody. We're gonna be the only us 10 of us are gonna be the only wealthy people, and everybody else needs to be beneath us, and everybody else ain't shit. Like, bro, they said a family of four, if you're making like $150,000 a year, maybe that's about to be considered what's it called? Shit, I can't think of the word. But that's about to be considered damn near low income. What? Like there was a point of time where that was everybody's goal to strive after, at least six figures and stuff like that. But that's not enough. And putting your destiny, putting basically how you're able to eat, how you're able to do the things that you want in the life of a job, that shit is crazy. And motherfuckers be quick to be like, oh, it's cringe. You making those videos online, it's cringe. You really be out there filming yourself and ain't nobody, if you know what I mean, you ain't really talking to nobody, you just filming yourself, that's cringe. Again, bitch, it's cringe that you be putting food back that's on the conveyor at Walmart and Meijer that you be having to put it back when you get your total. You gotta put $50. That's the shit that's fucking cringe. You know what I mean? It's cringe that, you know what I'm saying, you splitting your rent payment. You know what I mean? Like y'all gotta, the fact that they trying to normalize a lot of this shit is programming people to think and to not want more, to not, hey, let me build something for myself. What's wrong with that? Wouldn't you want to be your own boss? Wouldn't you want to be able to control your time? Wouldn't you want to be able to move how you want to move? Why is that a bad thing? Where did we go wrong with that? And again, the fact that these motherfuckers is really out here advertising, oh, you can split your rent payment. Why the fuck would I want to do that? I mean, yeah, I love a good something that cost me $35 and I split it up in 4 payments. I'm just petty like that. And I'm gonna do it. Okay. Give me that $7 payment. But no, why am I doing it? But that's y'all, that's them trying to program us to be, again, to not think that way. Bitch, when I started making, like, y'all, I'm sorry, y'all know I'm a little rough, but I gotta tell you this shit though. Bitch, when I seen that I could make my motherfucking mortgage payment from one live, I said, bitch, it's over. It's over. Like, why would I not? And that encouraged me to put other moms. I don't know if I got any moms in the room. If you're a mom, put a heart in the chat. Let me know that you hear, sis. I want to know I'm speaking to you, okay? Because I got a free event tomorrow that I want you to pull up, okay? No pressure. I ain't trying to beg. I ain't trying to convince you. I ain't trying to do nothing. I'm just trying to simply share my testimony with you, share what changed for me and how I can do the same for you, okay? I promise, okay? The link is in my motherfucking bio, okay? If you want to check it out, check it out. But if you want to keep living the life that you're living and staying in the same cycle, you know what I mean? And not get nowhere, then I'm not the person for you. But just on some real stuff, like when I discovered that, y'all, and that was from me selling somebody else's shit that I didn't even have to create. I just locked in, learned, implemented. You know what I mean? Like, yeah, it wasn't no overnight thing, but it's surely after I committed and I decided that, you know what, I do deserve more. I can have more. I don't feel bad about saying that I want any more. And if it offends anybody around me, well, then, bitch, you're not the person to be. I'm sorry. Bitch, I have goals and dreams. If you're offended by that, then nay. Then you don't need to be around me anyway. You know what I'm saying? And that's why I knew that creating a community of women, of like-minded women, and that's why as moms, because don't nobody pour into motherfuckers like how we do. Don't nobody care about motherfuckers like how we do, bitch. We all eating our food cold. Or maybe that's just me. You know what I'm saying? But seriously, we always putting everybody before us. And it's like, bitch, I'm trying to tell you straight up, you can monetize you, okay? Whatever it is that you went through. You know, I love being in my community. I just got off our Q&A call a little bit earlier. And, just to see so many moms have so many different talents and gifts and things. And that's why God makes us unique, y'all. And social media, this is what I hate. And this is why I don't like to call myself a coach or a mentor. Bitch, I'm a regular mama that learned some game, learned some skill, that changed my life, help me, scale my business. And I just wanted to help and put other moms on straight up. You know what I mean? I don't give a fuck about no goddamn title. I don't give a fuck about like how you feel about me, if you like me or whatever like that. Bitch, this shit changed my life. And when I discovered it, I said, mamas need to know about this because ain't nobody work harder than us. We always problem solving. We always figuring this shit out. And honestly, that is the key to what digital marketing is, y'all. Bitch, if you can problem solve, if you can make a motherfucker feel, You know what I mean? But you being honest, you telling your truth, right? That's dope as fuck. I want you to really think about this. Imagine getting paid to just be you. Imagine getting paid to do the shit that you do every day. But you get up and brush your teeth. Hell, you might pray. Jesus, I love me some Jesus, okay? He love you too. He love you too. You know what I mean? But imagine doing that, y'all. That's all I do. And that's why I be like, there's nothing special about me that I have that you don't. I'm like, bitch, you might be cuter than me. Your booty probably fatter than mine. Girl, but you sitting up here and y'all, and that's the thing, like, I think that again, society has, not to try to get so deep, but I am a conspiracy theorist. Okay, I love a good conspiracy, girl. No, but seriously, I really think, hey, Kayla, girl, I really, you know what I'm saying? I see you, mama. Make sure before you leave this live today, all right? Go click the link in my bio and register for my free training tomorrow. It's free. Girl, come get this free info, okay? But y'all, like, straight up, I really think that, that society really be having us, you know what I mean? Like this shit is normal. You know what I mean? And that's why I don't, y'all, for real, that's why I don't watch TV. That's why I don't be into this shit like that, because it's like, you gotta, baby, I don't have time to, because it's too much out here to get. Y'all, just a few years ago, bro, I was living paycheck to paycheck. I didn't have shit that I wanted to do. I was telling my kids, no, I can't do that. Mommy ain't got it. Da da da. And I finally just said, fuck that. Like, no, bitch, I'm gonna get it somehow, some way. If I gotta rob, steal, I'm just playing. No, I ain't gonna rob nobody or steal them. No, but I was just like, I was frustrated. I was pissed, and then I had the nerve to be on this internet scrolling and see all these bitches. Yeah, I changed my life with doing this and doing this, and I'm like, you fucking bitch. I ain't even gonna lie. That was probably the first time in my life I really hated, because it was like, man, I know I have talents. I know I've overcame things. I know I'm good at stuff, nigga. I know I'm a dope ass person, right? But what do I do with that? I'm constantly overthinking. I'm constantly in my head about this and that. I'm constantly like, oh, I could do this. I could do YouTube. I could do UGC. I could do TikTok Shop. Because, and it's like you go through this doom scrolling, and then you fall into this trap of comparison, and like, damn, why am I not there, right? As women, as moms, we already do that shit anyway, right? Bitch, we already be like, oh my God, I said by 25 I was going to be here. I said by 32, bitch, I was going to be here. And you know what I mean? And you didn't happen. Life fucking happens. Move on, right? But at the same time, you when it comes to an opportunity for you to change your life, that's when you're, I don't know, I can't, but you jump and hop and skip for every motherfucker that you know, and want to, pour into them and do this, but you won't do that for yourself. It's crazy. And that was where I had to, like, you know what I'm saying, have a real conversation with myself and be like, damn, I'm always pouring into people. I'm always helping people. Motherfuckers ain't even ask for my help, but I do it anyway. Then they misuse me and abuse me. Then I'm over here second guessing myself, like, am I a bad person? What's wrong with me? Like, what should I do? I don't know. And it's like, I got goals and I got dreams, but I'm scared to pursue them because I'm scared of cringe. I'm scared about what people are gonna say on this motherfucking internet that can't even, baby, you're not even in my vicinity. You're not gonna ever, you know what I mean? So I'm here to tell you, sis, get over that shit, okay? Get over that, because the living paycheck to paycheck, the cycle that you're in, that you're hating, and you've been praying and asking God, please help me out of this situation. Help me. Like, I'll do anything. But will you though? You'll be quick to sign up for motherfucking DoorDash, for motherfucking Uber Eats, right? Thinking that's gonna be a quick fix because you've seen a little trend on DoorDash. Don't even realize the motherfucker that's making all this money drives a fucking Pinto. Bitch, you have a V6. You know what I'm saying? You think you about to turn around and do that, and that's gonna change your life, but you won't invest in you. Y'all, I'm be honest with you. I am a very frugal person. Even to this day, as much money is the amount of money that I have made, it is crazy. Baby, I'm telling you, that scene from I'm Gonna Get You Sucker, when Chris Rock is, let me get a sit for 50 cents, baby, that is me. I can't help it. God, I know it's something I need to work on. You know what I mean? Because I do believe everything come back to me tenfold. But one thing about it, I need a deal. I need a steal. Like, I want to feel like I'm getting something. You know what I'm saying? That's just me. But at the same time, I know that investing in myself is the best thing that I could have ever done, y'all. And I'm saying this as a person that is from Indiana. Baby, ain't shit going on here. I mean, we got a little something about them now, right? But where I come from, baby, nobody's in my family has ever even touched six figures. I thought that shit was I thought that shit was, that is, bitch, if you make that, that's life. And here I am to make multiple, y'all, from just being me. And when I discovered that, I said, bitch, I gotta put the mamas on. Baby, I gotta, because that's the thing. When it comes to a lot of these teaching programs and communities and shit like that, right? They don't really, bitch, you don't really take in the fact that I got these motherfucking kids that I'm dealing with. You don't take in the fact that, bitch, I gotta go to a basketball game tonight and sit there and be supportive. My motherfucking son can't even play, bitch. But you know what I'm just saying. But I gotta show up and I gotta be consistent and I gotta do this way. When in reality, have you taken in the fact that I have mom brain, bitch? I don't know what I just said 5 minutes ago. I don't know. So how do I learn this information, right? And then it's this quick, oh, if you have all these followers and you know you go viral, whatever like that, you gonna bring it like, well, bitch, I got 50 followers. So you mean to tell me by the time when I hit that, that's when I'm gonna take off? That's not gonna work for me. But when I discovered if you follow the system, if you follow structure, right, it don't matter how many followers you got. It don't matter how many views you get. You know what I mean? And that's y'all when it clicked. And I said, baby, I gotta put this sauce together because I didn't have a large following, y'all. I wasn't even showing my face online when I started generating income. And here I am, all this time before, baby, struggling on YouTube. Well, nobody fucking with me. Okay, baby, was sitting at 50 subscribers for I don't know how long, you know? But it was because I didn't know the importance of serving and problem solving. Yeah, when it comes to our social media platforms, y'all, it's your personal platform. You can do whatever the fuck you want to do. That's cool. But if you are actually trying to monetize and make money online straight up, bitch, it ain't about you. You got to get on here and serve and help people. And how can you do that? By being yourself. Because you know why? There are life experiences and things that you have personally been through that to you, you may not think it's not that deep, right? But to somebody else, it is. And that's the beauty of and why I love being a mom so much, right? Because even if it's something as, you know what I'm saying, breastfeeding, okay, baby, I was cold in the game, right? You know what I mean? I got some tips for you if you need them. Literally. No pun intended. Tips. No, but you know that, right? But I remember being in the midst of it and I was struggling. I was like, what the fuck? Like, bitch, like this is hard. You know what I'm saying? But getting over it and you know, and getting through it, right? And pushing through it and learning my little hacks and what I, you know what I'm saying, what I did, right? I can easily share those tips with another mom who's pregnant. I can share those tips with another mom right now who's struggling with breastfeeding, right? And I can turn it and package it into something and sell it. And that's not a bad thing, y'all. A lot of people be thinking like, oh, selling is such a bad thing. It's this bad culture. I'm selling. Yeah, when you don't believe in the shit. Yeah, when you know it ain't gonna give somebody a transformation. But if this shit bitch can change your life, you better be lucky I'm not charging you more. Like, I'm trying to lead you to the water, bitch, but I can't make you drink it. You know what I mean? And that's what it's about. And so, you know, I say that all to say, like, you know, when you really actually take the time to learn something, right? I'm gonna always tell you, leave with God first, okay? Pray about it and everything like that. Your skills and the things, y'all, we are in a time, in a generation of the things that I know, the things that I've learned. If it's something that is valuable, if it's something that's highly sought after, bitch, I can make some money off of that. It ain't nothing wrong with that. Like, y'all, there is, bitch, if you lost your motherfucking fupa in 90 days, please let me know. Give me the sauce. I will pay for it. Okay. Like, there's nothing wrong with it. Bitch, if you know how to manage to keep your house clean with dealing with these goddamn kids, what is your sauce? You know what I mean? I have a mom inside of my community that is her thing. You know what I mean? She talks about timers and shit like that. You know what I'm saying? Like shit that really be help. You know what I mean? If you struggle with OCD, bitch, how do you get through your day? I want to know. Can you put that shit in the ebook? Because I'm gonna buy it. Like, so don't be quick to think that, you know, nobody wants something that you have. Don't be quick to think that you have not overcame some shit and you can't monetize it, because that's simply not true, because I'm a living testimony of it, okay? I learned some shit that I thought was a motherfucking scam, that I thought people was out here lying. Honestly, I thought you had to be a white bitch with blonde hair, a nice little body or whatever like that, and have matcha and be in G-Wags in order to make money. And that's exactly how I started off, y'all. When I first got started with digital marketing, I started off completely faceless, wasn't showing my face. I was a whole white bitch online. Okay. And I honestly fell into thinking like, okay, this is me and this is the only way. But then, you know, although it was working, that's why I used to go back. And if you followed me for a while, I used to always give y'all a hard time about being faceless creators. I'm like, don't do that shit because you got to work 10 times harder. But I did, baby. I was posting a lot. But the moment that my page got hacked and I was forced to basically become face forward, man, when I tell you how easy it got, when I tell you this shit that I do, y'all, I love this shit. And and I'm telling you, you would look, bitch, I get paid to go to brunch. Okay. And then when I be going to brunch and filming my content, I got motherfucking brands reaching out to me, asking me, can I come and eat at their restaurant for free? Bitch, and that's some more content that I can use to turn around and promote my digital. It's insane. Okay. I get paid to take my motherfucking kids to the park. Imagine you taking your kids to the park and you getting paid your mortgage payment, your rent payment, that daycare payment, that car payment. Do I mean, I don't understand if you, I don't know if you get it, but would you rather do that? Or would you rather go and work your 9 to 5? Because again, I'm pro work that 9 to 5, baby, because it's gonna come in handy, okay? When I got my motherfucking Range Rover and they was looking at me sideways, you know what I'm saying, or whatever. Oh, your income was this, then it was this, then that's why end up paying my shit off. Um, but my interest rate came down or whatever like that. And then plus, with my job, that's why I said, baby, keep that. If you can have that motherfucking job, keep that motherfucking job. Okay, keep that goddamn baby. Look up how much private insurance is. I don't know if y'all have a family or anything like that, but girl, I'm just saying, shit is high. Okay. There's nothing wrong with that. But if you can use that shit and be able to move, there's nothing better in this world, y'all. And I'm telling you, baby, I be at work cracking up. Like, baby, I could walk out of this motherfucker whenever like, for real, just on some cocky shit. I ain't even gonna lie to y'all. I could walk out of this motherfucker whenever I want. And I'm gonna be good. I'm gonna be straight. All because I have an asset that makes me money over and over and over. And I'm telling you, sis, whether you start with a done for you digital product, right? Use that shit. I encourage a lot of moms to do that. Start that way because you ain't got to worry about building up testimonies and starting from scratch. Get your momentum because every mom, and when you get inside of my computer and everything like that, I talk about this though. But like everybody go through them beginner jitters. Okay, we was just talking about that on our Q&A call tonight. I'm just like, you be in your head, scared to post some shit. I'm gonna be honest with you. The first couple things you post, ain't nobody gonna watch that shit in the beginning. Then you gonna be, oh, woe is me. I'm not good enough. Should I really do this? Yes, bitch. You got to keep going. Okay, that's a part of it, right? But like that it's completely normal. Instead of like trying to start off, from scratch your own. Is it possible? I've had students, y'all, that literally have created their own products. You know why? Because they shared their real life experiences. Y'all get on this motherfucking internet and y'all be watching people all day long. You're like, oh. Because again, I'm guilty of. That's why I told you I was a whole white woman when I started my digital marketing journey. Okay, because that was my first impression. That was what I seen. So I was like, okay, I'm gonna try to redo that, right? When in reality, me being me, my uniqueness, your uniqueness, who you are, right? There's a reason why you're that way. There's a reason why you're different, right? There's a reason why God has put you through the things that you have went through, right? Because sometimes when we're in the midst of it, you like, this is some bullshit. I hate this shit. God, why me? Right? But at the same time, you're not realizing that could be a blessing. You know what I mean? That could be something that, again, when I first started with digital marketing, y'all, and I first heard about it, I was like, these motherfuckers out here is lying. Because don't nobody work harder than me. Ain't nobody motherfucking smarter than me. Like, that's just my Leo energy, okay? But I was like, man, like, it got to a point where it was like I wasn't even really hating, but I was just mad. Because I'm like, here I am, bitch, busting my ass at this fucking job that I hate. Bitch, I'm sleeping with my laptop. Then they're not even paying all this for a $2,000 raise. Because I had a little promotion, you know what I'm saying? A little one toe. I definitely made my way up the company. But no, but seriously, and I was just like, bro, like I deserve more. And it's like, okay, how do I tap into this energy? Let me turn off Love and Hip Hop. Because yeah, I like watching the luxury and shit like that. That shit cute. But like you bitches is miserable. Like, I don't need that. I don't really watch baddies or nothing like that. But it got to a point where it was like, all right, well, if I want to be that, I don't personally know any wealthy people. All the motherfuckers that the people that I don't even want to say I'm around, but the people that I basically was around was Dusty and Krusty. So I said, you know what? Let me change them. So if I got time to watch Love and Hip Hop, if I got time to bullshit, if I got time to doom scroll, right, and then constantly like feel bad at the end of the day, and and feel like I'm not where I'm supposed to be in life. Imagine if, let's just think differently. And so I started changing things. I started listening to motherfucking, I can't even think of his name, child. Y'all know my favorite mentor. I don't know why my mind just went blank. You see that ADHD? Goldman. What's his name, y'all? I didn't forget. Y'all know what I'm talking about. The pastor. I can't think of his name. I started listening to, I started getting into my Bible. You know what I mean? That was the biggest thing. A lot of people be thinking like, oh, you can't be, but baby, I'm a cusser. God knows my heart, okay? That's probably that. Look, and technically I looked it up, y'all. It's not really a sin, okay? It's not. Unless you mean it in a certain way. And my cussing just be fitting in the words, okay? I looked it up. But no, but seriously, like, y'all, you can live your best life, be the coolest person, laid back person, be that girl, be that mama, right? Cuss a little bit if you need to or whatever like that, but most importantly, just truly being a child of God. And when you really lock into it, and that was the thing, I didn't know, y'all, when I opened my Bible and I started like reading, I said, this is my motherfucking birthright. God want me to be successful. God want me to prosper. What the hell was I thinking? Bitch, I'm over here struggling in my mind and in my head when I got into the word and I was like, but he wants this. He He wants this for me. I deserve this shit, baby. And that changed everything. And this is why, I talk about a lot, I am a serial wannabe, but now I'm successful at it now, y'all. I'm successful. But back in the day, girl, tried every motherfucker's side hustle. Everything I seen, bitch, I'm gonna give it a try. I'm gonna try it. Them little raps, I tried that shit. You know what I'm saying? The motherfucking what else? What else I was trying to do the selling shit first. Baby, I tried Avon. I did, y'all. I did. Try to do Mary Kay. It wasn't giving what it needs to give. Okay, wasn't really for me. That door to door shit. That's not who I am, bitch. I can lead you to water. I can't make you drink. I'm not about to force something down your throat. I can't do it. Okay, it's just that's cringy. I ain't gonna lie, that is cringy to me. But for real, I tried Airbnb. Okay, got put the fuck out. Got put the fuck out. Was doing some illegal shit. Okay, subleasing. Okay, I was just trying. I just need a little coin. Okay, tried that. Tried YouTube, struggled for years, but the point was I never stopped. And out of all of those experiences, I didn't take it as a loss. I mean, yeah, in the motherfucking moment, bitch, I was sad. I was like, this shit was supposed to change my life and it didn't. But you know what I mean? When I look back, there was a reason why, because all of those times, y'all, I never once led with God. I never once asked God to bless my business. And a lot of us will fall into, thinking that we can do this shit on our own. I mean, you can, but you can't. You know what I mean? And that's, really one thing that I'm really, really big on. That's what makes my community truly different from something else, because I'm telling you, sis, mindset is everything, right? But I'm telling you, when you realize that you deserve the motherfucking room, the moon, the stars, and the motherfucking rainbow, bitch, you'll start acting right, and you'll start showing up, and you won't be afraid. You won't be scared of, oh my God, what are they going to think of me? Oh my God, they're going to say I'm cringy because I'm filming this guy. Bitch, you are that girl. Mama, you are that girl. Bitch, you brought life into this motherfucking world. What? Like, hold on, y'all. I need to get my short. But you know what I'm saying? Like, and once I realized that, because I said, you know what? I know I can be a lot at times, right? I know that, right? But at the end of the day, bitch, if I offend you, I'm just not for you. And that's okay. You're not gonna be everybody's cup of tea. And that's fine. But at the same time, why are you gonna keep holding yourself back? Why are you gonna keep dumbing yourself down because you wanna, when you could be a lot further? Y'all, when I locked in, I said, you know what? Fuck being scared. Fuck being, now again, I'm talking that shit. I did start off faceless. I want to be honest. I'm being honest with you, okay? I'm being honest. But I was still confident as fuck. And I would be getting on live, y'all, and I would have a camera around or whatever like that, and I would talk my shit. But it was like and I was doing that, and that was work for me, because I had to come up with the faceless content and shit like that, right? So it really was a blessing in disguise. But when God told me that I needed to help moms, I was like, God, like straight up, I mean, I'm gonna help whoever come through, but you know what I'm saying? I mean, I ain't really trying to help nobody like that. I'm trying to help me. You know what I mean? And I was disobedient. That's when my faceless page got hacked, y'all. I literally grew my following to 22,000 followers a little over 90 days, because I followed the system, because I followed the structure. You know what I mean? On motherfucking Instagram. Bitch, you know how hard it is to grow on Instagram. But I followed the system, I followed the structure, and it worked. But when it was like, hey, you need to help people, and I'm like, okay, girl, I'll help whoever come through, I'm gonna help you. But not like that, and that's how I fell into, mentoring and coaching and whatever, right? You want to call it. But y'all, when I was like I said, when I made my first 6 figures from selling somebody else's shit in 9 months, I said, bitch, I didn't even, like, this shit is good, but when I put my motherfucking sauce on that bitch, ain't nobody, you know what I mean? And and that's one thing that I really encourage inside of my community. Like, when you get inside of NPM, you can resell it, but the purpose of it is to learn high income skills, sis. Because whatever, y'all, the way this world is turning, the way this shit is going, I'm telling you, bitch, like, you better learn, motherfucker. Like, I be telling my husband, he finally starting to learn it. Because I'm like, the way that they really are, like, and it's like they be trying to slide the shit in there so you don't know, baby, they about to replace your job with AI. AI about to take your job. So why don't you learn it? Use that shit to your advantage. Don't get me wrong. I be feeling terrible sometimes when they be saying the shit about the water. That's why I said, bitch, let me get this shit now before it's too late. You know what I'm saying? Like, let me hurry up. You know what I'm saying? Because that is fucked up. But you know what I mean? But for real though, like, take advantage of it, because you don't want to be looking crazy. Like, y'all, like, they say by 2030, which is crazy, because that's like, that feels like that's tomorrow. Motherfuckers is going to be forced into entrepreneurship. So imagine if you behind the curve. Imagine if you're not taking the time to actually learn right now when you can, while social media is free. Baby, they're going to eventually start charging us for social media, because it's the fastest way that you can get eyes on your business. If you have a brick and mortar business, bitch, you can create a YouTube channel, show the motherfucker behind the scenes, and start building followers that way. And motherfuckers will genuinely engage with you. Now brands want to start reaching out to you and be y'all. It's every time when I do the, it's like no matter what you do, y'all. I have a mom who literally her niche is being able to basically sell. She sells digital products to basically be able to afford Ozempic. When she first told me that, I said, "Bitch, what? Like what?" But apparently, there's a whole community. There's a whole. So it. You think you weird? You think you quirky? You think like nobody's gonna fucking. You are motherfucking unique for a reason. You have your story and your struggles and the things that you have overcame. There's a reason for that. Bitch, monetize it. Monetize it. Get on this motherfucking app, and I'm telling y'all, the amount of free trips, the y'all, I got shit all over my goddamn office. The free shit that I get all the time, bitch, just for getting on this internet and being me. And again, so many different ways you can do. If you want to get on TikTok Shop, you want to do that shit or whatever like that. But locking into a digital product that people already want, that it's already been proven, the legwork has already been done for you, baby. It's that's. I mean that's, and I'm saying it as a person that does Airbnb. I do Toro. I just locked into vending machines. Baby, I at this point just want to be just straight up an investor. Digital products is probably the easiest thing that I do. Because why? I feel my everyday life, y'all. I don't try to fake the funk. I could stun on a motherfucker if I wanted to, right? And do all that, but I don't have to. I feel me doing the motherfucking laundry, bitch. Because I know who I'm talking to. I'm talking to moms. When mama see you doing laundry and shit like that, they're gonna be like, okay, bitch, what's she talking about? When you doing this training, it's tomorrow, sis. Click the link in my bio. It's gonna take you straight there and go ahead and reserve your seat. But you know what I mean? And that's exactly what I teach. And again, my shit ain't about reselling it. Yeah, bitch, if you want to resell it, but I want you to create something of your own. Because again, I know there's something that you're good at. I know there's something that you're passionate about, right? And you can talk about that shit for hours and hours. Because if we being just straight up, and a lot of motherfuckers won't tell y'all this, right? There's days where I've had $0 days, y'all. But there's days where I've also made $7,000 in a day. There's days where I've made $3,000 in a day, right? That's a part of the game. But, and this is why I encourage you, if you want a 9 to 5, bitch, stick that shit out. You know what I mean? And it really does something to you mentally to prove to yourself that, you know what I mean? Like, cause I ain't gonna lie, y'all, when I first, maybe when I first made cause in my first month in digital marketing, I had made literally over $15,000 in 23 days. That was kind of like my first kind of like big woo, right? But bitch, I ain't gonna lie, I wanted to quit because I said, bitch, it's over. And I get it. That's kind of like that reaction, right? But entrepreneurship, straight up, y'all, it's up and down. And I mean, even some of your top creators that you love and you admire, them motherfuckers be having, but again, that's the beauty of entrepreneurship because I control. The more energy I put into this, the more I get out. Bitch, when I don't show up sometimes I don't. But also, sometimes I have content that replays that I posted 6 months ago that still brings me sales. And that's the beauty of it. You can create something one time and sell that shit over and over and over. You can build something off of the shit that you created, right? Maybe let me drop that volume 2. Let me drop that. Let me do what, right? But again, regardless, what I'm trying to say is seriously, there's something that you've overcome. There's a problem that you have solved. You know what I mean? And again, to you, it may be simple. To you, it may not be that much, right? But to another mom, to another woman, to another person, right? That's something that could change their life and you can monetize that. That's all I'm saying, y'all. Okay. And again, I ain't trying to be preachy or whatever like that. I'm just telling you my truth because again, I remember when I was in, a really bad, like, fine. I don't even want to say we're just really bad, but just comfortable. Because again, a lot of us are comfortable with having just enough. A lot of us are comfortable with feeling like, okay, I got to pull from my 401k in order to do anything. Bitch, what if your motherfucking furnace go out? What if you know what I mean? Like anything, right? Baby, when I tell you I got hit back to back to back, motherfucking furnace, water heater, my basement flooded, this is it. But thank God I'm in such a better place where, okay, here you go. I really did want paper. You know what I'm saying? But still, like, and it's like a lot of us are one bad thing away, one bad situation away that can fuck up everything. Then it's a domino effect. Bitch, you better get ahead while you goddamn can. And again, what's wrong with getting ahead with you being you? And again, if you don't want to be, you know what I'm saying? You can be faceless, y'all. We have AI, we have technology, like the technology and the resources that we have. And I'm sorry not to sound biased or racist, but as a Black person, like it really, like I be getting emotional and shit sometimes, okay? But like the ability and the opportunities that we have, like bro, like I feel like it's really some Tulsa shit. Like you really can create your own, and it's not because as Black people, and it's sad. I know this is ignorant for me to say this, but as a child and a person that grew up in the system, I thought the only way that Black people could make some money was if they was an athlete or if they was a thinker. I know, terrible, but No, you can create something from your own. Maybe you could be behind the scenes and have some shit. What? Like every time, y'all, it's insane. It's insane. So again, I sorry I went on a tangent, y'all. I ain't been on live in a minute, girl. I'm sorry. Okay. Uh, I'll follow you back. Okay. But yeah, if sorry y'all, if y'all, this is y'all first time seeing me. My name is Sierra. I'm a wife and mom too, and I get over here every day and really talk about digital marketing, affiliate marketing, because that shit changed my motherfucking life, bitch. I was living paycheck to paycheck, like for real, and I including signing up for overtime. It just was never enough, never enough, never enough, never enough. And I, for the longest, and what I always tell people, what I feel like what broke me out of that was, yeah, digital marketing, everything like that, but my motherfucking mindset, me finally deciding that, okay, fuck this being comfortable, bitch, I'm uncomfortable. And what can I do to get out of this situation? And I locked in. I invested in myself. Um, honestly, I was terrified because I thought that, I was I'm already a cheap person, right? I'm very frugal, but I just was like, man, $500 to learn some shit when motherfuckers will brag about, because and it's the thing again, y'all, we so fucking programmed. You'll go sign up for a motherfucking college class and put yourself in some goddamn debt. It don't say nothing, but because you don't feel the debt at that moment, you be so afraid. Well, I can't spend this 500. I bet you can get started on a payment plan, and that's exactly how I did, right? But and it's like, y'all, we thinking about it backwards. Then you turn around, go sign up for college, right? Because you think it sound cute, girl. I'm going back to school to get my degree, bitch. For what? What are you gonna do? Like, you know what I'm saying, girl? I'm going back to school. What are you doing, sis? Did you get a job from that degree? I can't because I'm studying tonight for this motherfucking degree. Bitch, you ain't even got no job. You know what I mean? When fuck having a degree. You know what I mean? Like, not like that. If you got a degree, girl, I'm happy for you. I got a degree too, just letting y'all know, okay? I ain't do shit with it, but still. You know what I mean? If you went, I'm proud of you, sis, because some of you go get you a business degree or whatever like that, okay? Because you're gonna need an accountant, do that. But no, but seriously, like, and you don't even fucking land a job, right? Then you have all this debt, then this shit holds you back, fucks up your credit for years. You know what I mean? Like, they got it backwards, y'all. The motherfucker, look this up. The person that invented college didn't go to college. It's all a hustle. It's all now again. It's beneficial, bitch, if you're trying to be a doctor, a motherfucking veterinarian, some shit like that. But in reality, us just going, just to be going, just because it sounds, I have a degree, bitch, it ain't gonna matter because AI about to replace your ass anyway. So good luck with that degree. When you can take advantage of the free resources that are out here. You know what I mean? Motherfuckers be quick to, I'm gonna watch Love and Hip Hop tonight. I'm gonna catch up on Baddies. I'm gonna catch up on Live Island. But you ain't locking in, listening to, a money making podcast, an entrepreneur podcast, pouring into your mind, being in your word. You know what I mean? Really pouring into your. That's motherfucking self care, bitch. Me finally getting out of living paycheck to paycheck. How the fuck I'm gonna figure this out? That was my self care. You know what I mean? Now I ain't gonna lie, I do love a good brunch moment. Okay, but a face mask and all that, yeah, that shit is cute. But I don't want to look like I got money. I don't want to fake the funk, bitch. I want to really be that. I want to really have American Expresses. I really want to really have business motherfucking credit, bitch. Like, and that's where again, it all started with me changing my mindset. It all started with me saying, you know what? I get that my mama lived like this, my mama's mama lived like this, and her mama lived like this, and her mama lived like this, and her mama and my cousin lived like this, and my aunties lived like this, and my sisters lived like this, and my brothers lived like this, or whatever. But I don't want to live like this no more, and I'm not. So I'm gonna figure it out. If I gotta stay up all motherfucking night, I'm gonna do it. If I have to fucking, miss out on date night, miss out on whatever, but I'm willing to make that sacrifice because I want to change my situation. And the moment that I made that sacrifice, the moment that I locked in, even though I was terrified, even though I was scared, even though I was full of motherfucking fear, right? Because people always want to be quick, like, walk by faith. Bitch, faith and fear is the same thing because you are literally, you don't know what the results are going to be, but I'm going to trust the process, or you don't trust the process, which meaning that's why you're not going to take that leap, which is motherfucking fear. So essentially they're the same thing. But what happens if I do? What happens if I do actually make my first 5K? What happens if I do actually make my first 10K, my first 30K, my first 50K, my first 6 figures from a little sacrifice? And now it's a breeze, and now I can turn it into more money. Or no, I'm gonna work this job, I'm gonna stay on this job for 40 years because that's what they say, you be on this job or whatever like that, and you can retire, and then when you retire, then you want to be, because it ain't enough, so then you sign up to be a Walmart greeter or at the movie theater. Like, and that's the thing, y'all. And again, I'm not trying to be mean, I'm not trying to be rude, but that's what it took for me, because I didn't have no family members talking to me. God bless my father-in-law's, his soul, because he was the only person that ever talked to me about mutual funds and investing and the importance of that or whatever. You know what I mean? Like, I ain't gonna lie, you sound ignorant as fuck. Like, I'm not about to invest no money. I'm not about to give it to nobody to make me know, like, the fuck. Girl, dumb. Okay? But when I realized that, that's how you make more money. Money is a tool, y'all, to make you more money. People be like, oh, money doesn't make happiness, bitch. It damn sure contributes to it. What you mean? Because being able to move how you want to move, being able to travel and do the things that you want to do, y'all. I go back and forth to Chicago every weekend. Like, this is my life now. You know what I mean? Like, baby, I said suburbs during the week. You know what I'm saying? In the city in the weekend. You know what I mean? But just a few years ago, I was so like just fed up. Like, man, why I ain't where I'm supposed to be? Why I gotta fucking bitch every? I'm tired of using motherfucking PayPal, bitch. Like, I'm tired of putting shit, you know what I mean, on goddamn credit cards. I'm tired of pulling from my 401k, bitch. Like, it's got to be more. I ain't asked for much. I don't even want all the extra shit, bitch. I go to Rainbow. I don't give a fuck. You know what I mean? But seriously, but once I was like, you know what? Let's think different on purpose. Let's take that step. And yes, I feel very uncomfortable, right? But I had to get uncomfortable if I wanted to change my situation. And again, a lot of y'all are comfortable with having just enough, and then when you get paid on Friday, your check is gone by Friday night because you didn't have to pay bills, because you didn't have to do this, had that. And you're like, well, I'm just grateful that I got to pay my bill. That's what I used to say. Well, God, it's a blessing that I can just pay all my bills, so let me just be grateful. I'm grateful, okay? But bitch, I deserve more, and I'm gonna get more. So what I gotta do to get it? Oh, I can lock in and be myself and help other women do it? Bet. I'm rolling with it, okay? And been doing it for 2 years, y'all. Been doing it for 2 fucking years, selling the exact same product over and over and over and over. Made over $346,000, y'all, to date. Literally insane, okay? So I don't care what age you are. I don't care where you from, bitch. I don't care what you've been through, bitch. None of that shit means anything, okay? Y'all, I've literally helped people from the ages of 16 all the way up to 67. And I'm telling you, for the ones that have seen success, for the ones that have actually made money, for the ones who have actually built brands and shit, I'm telling you, mindset is 80% of that shit, bitch. It starts with you, okay? I ain't gonna never tell nobody, because again, straight up, and a lot of my people, baby, I be on y'all head, you know what I'm saying, when y'all fuck with me, because man, if you lock in, I get it. Sometimes we need that reinforcement. Sometimes we need motherfuckers encouragers, right? And that's why community is so important. That's why I built my community of moms, because I didn't want it for everybody, right? Again, I can help anybody. I know that, right? I've helped men, women. It don't matter. Old, young, whatever, right? He, they. It doesn't fucking matter. But I know that I truly am passionate about helping moms, because it's like, bitch, like, why do you think that the fact that you taking care of these motherfucking kids, bitch, and you haven't lost your fucking mind? Baby, I don't know how thank you, Riley. I be like, girl, baby, by the grace of God, I be like, God, still to this day, my son is 12, y'all. My son just turned 12. I said, God, still be like, God, are you sure? Because I'm still a child myself, okay? I'm not mentally there. You know what I mean? But the fact that you push through that shit every day, bitch, the fact that you didn't get a manual to become a mom, but you figure that shit out every day. I don't have a community. I mean, when I say community, I mean like family members or people that helped me through my motherhood journey, right? And I was fucking terrified. I was terrified to push a baby out of my cooch, period. Okay. I said, give me a C-section. It was like, you don't want to do that, ma'am. I said, give me one anyway. They didn't give me one. You know what I mean? But I was terrified to do that. But I still made the shit happen, y'all. Y'all still made it happen. Bitch, didn't nobody give you a manual to figure that shit out? You just somehow figured it out. Your instinct, right? You did that shit on your own. Thank you. You know what I'm saying? This is the same thing. If you can manage motherfucking motherhood, bitch, if you can take care of these kids and you don't know how to, you be like, girl, I barely take care of myself, but somehow I make it work, right? You damn sure can run a business, sis. And you damn sure can be happy. You damn sure can, baby, be a child of God. Baby, spend time. Baby, I spend time with Jesus every day, okay? Because he changed my life. And I'm like, God, I ain't perfect. You know that. And I'm a cuss a little guy. I be working on it. I be trying my hardest not to, but sometimes a good cuss word just takes it over the top. You know what I mean? And they need to hear that. And so we got that understanding. But being in my word, you know what I'm saying? Getting to do the things that I want to do, being able to travel, being able to literally do whatever I want to do for my kids when I had the worst fucking childhood ever. Baby, one day I'm gonna have a Lifetime movie, y'all. I'm telling y'all. Baby, fuck foster care, guardian homes, girl, wing worms. Girl, it's embarrassing, okay? But seriously, one day I'm gonna have a Lifetime movie, okay? Y'all look out for that. But seriously, I'm not a product of my environment, and I have the ability to change my life and do the things that I want. Everything that I have said, every you want to call it manifested, whatever, like that girl call it that, but I call it Jesus, okay? By locking in with Him, that has been the cheat code for my business and for me to live the life that I've always wanted to live, y'all. And I'm a regular smuggler girl, okay? I'm not like all that. Don't get me wrong. I love a good travel, but the world is fucked up right now, and I'm not trying to get stuck. But you know what I mean? Like again, to be able to do, like, I never would have thought, y'all, that I would live to, have titles to all my vehicles, to live to have the deed to my home. Like, never thought that that would ever be my, like. I mean, again, I'm grateful to bitches to have a house, to have a motherfucking car, right? You know what I mean? And we get so comfortable and we settle because it's like that's what we used to, because that's what my mama had, that's what my daddy had. So God permitted me try to, nah, bitch, you better try to, you that one. You that one, you're one of one, and bitch, you gotta be that one. You know what I'm saying? So lock in. You know what I mean? So again, I ain't trying to get on here and preach to y'all, whatever like that. I ain't been on live in a minute. You know what I mean? So I was just speaking from my heart. But sis, if you if you're a mom, seriously, and you're ready for your own, bitch, you should have your own. Straight up. I'm sorry that I'm cussing, but you need a little fire under your ass because you've been playing, you've been bullshitting, I'm gonna start one day. I'm gonna do it. I'm doing my research. I'm saving the post. Okay, I'm gonna go back and look at these. Bitch, you got 86 posts saved, and you ain't did nothing with them. Move. Bitch, you're not gonna have all the answers. Your shit's gonna flop in the beginning, okay? But you gotta fail forward, get through that shit, and push through, because that's truly what's the. People always want to know, how is it that so many people can be successful with something and sell something, and these other people don't? Because bitch, you stopped. Because bitch, you quit. Because you gave up. You only gave it 2 weeks and was like, nobody likes me. Nobody's done it. Oh, woe is me. Girl, get up, like, again, and then but you see somebody online who has a massive following, not realizing that, bitch, this is her 18th page. She been doing this for a minute. It's about time she finally started growing. Hell yeah. So stop comparing people. You know what I mean? Stop comparing your chapter 1 to somebody's chapter 27. Because we all, some of us can blow up overnight, but at the end of the day, it's truly not even about views. It's not even about followers, bitch. If you get a solid 20 motherfuckers in your live, right? Solid 20 people that watch your motherfucking reel, bitch, and 10 of them bitches buy, and 5 of those bitches buy, I mean, that's not a bad number. Or you want it to look good on paper, right? You trying to go viral. That be y'all problem. Y'all be like, oh, I gotta go viral. That's why y'all be making them weak ass them little cartoons that y'all be doing in ChatGPT, and be like, look y'all, look at this cartoon I made in ChatGPT. You like it? Bitch, you wasting time when you could be getting these motherfuckers engaging with you, linking a product, bitch, and getting paid. That's cute. I don't give a fuck. You know what I'm saying? If y'all like do you want this help? Do you want to change your life? Bitch, you want to learn these skills so you don't have to ever worry about being broke again? Well, click the link. I don't give a fuck what you think about. That's why I'm like, y'all, I could really get on this motherfucker and stunt. But I'm like, I be trying to show y'all, bitch, I be showing y'all doing the laundry. Bitch, I don't be showing you when I'm at the Ritz-Carlton. I don't do that. I could, bitch, I could motherfucking stunt on you. But I don't need to do that. I could stunt in the Range Rover. Title to my shit. But I don't need to do that, because I want you to know that, bitch, if you got that white motherfucking refrigerator, if you got that white kitchen, bitch, you're still special too. You're still going to resonate with people. And honestly, bitch, you're a lot more relatable than the big creators that y'all see. Y'all, that shit is going away, as far as, like, I mean, don't get me wrong, we love a good aesthetic. I love me some good Jackie Aina, okay, black girl, rich girl. You know what I mean? I love that. I do. But at the same time, real motherfuckers, and that's what brands hopped on that shit first. That's where UGC came from. You know what I'm saying? Where motherfuckers was like, all right, why the fuck am I paying this influencer, right? He got a million followers, right? But ain't none of these motherfuckers buying my product. Let me get this real bitch, this mom that has this fupa, okay? Let me show her putting on my product and how it works for her, and all the bitches with the fupa going by. That's what fucking sells, because it's real, it's relatable. That the average motherfucker ain't got no BBL, no flat stomach, and no lipo. Okay, bitch, I got a little kangaroo pouch. Yep. And if those leggings can hide your kangaroo pouch, bitch, I'm sold. Where's the link? Okay, that's what that's about. And that's should tell you, it should be a trigger to you, that you being your motherfucking self, not you being perfect, not you putting on this facade, not you faking the funk and getting on here. Hey guys, welcome back to my channel. Bitch, get on there with that Tony Braxton voice. I do all the time. Hello. Hey y'all, I'm about to tell y'all some information. I don't give a fuck, okay? Because I'm helping you. All right. So again, girl, I'm gonna put the link. I'm gonna put the link in the description if you're on YouTube or whatever like that. But y'all, if y'all got any questions, I'm sorry. Y'all get on here talking, but y'all don't be saying shit. Y'all be in here staring. What you scared for, bitch? What's going on? Okay. But if y'all got any questions, feel free to ask me questions. But for real, lock in with me tomorrow. Y'all pull up to this live event. You're not gonna want to miss it. I'm gonna tell you just some game changer information. Because one thing about it, and two things for motherfucking sure, bitch. I'm not a gatekeeper though, because we all when I'm telling y'all a booming economy, bitch. You get money. Because again, you got some shit that I want. I got some shit that you want, bitch. I can afford your shit because I'm getting money, bitch. You get money so you can afford my shit. You know what I mean? That's what these motherfuckers don't understand. That's what this orange man don't fucking understand. Bitch, don't nobody want to be depressed. Gas is $5. Bitch, in a V8? A V12? Premium? It's insane. I don't care how much money you got, right? So again, like, we all can win. Stop thinking it's not enough or you don't qualify or whatever, because that's not true. Yes, baby.
You take a kitty.
Why are you not asleep, girl? What time is it? Okay, I thought you was going upstairs and laying with your daddy, but okay, y'all can click the link. Y'all can click the link above. Y'all, I'm sorry, I'm a fool. Like I said, I get on here pretty much all the time. I know I ain't been on here in a minute though. Okay, I had to reset my algorithm. But give me a follow. I'll be sure to follow you back. But like I said, if you a mom, girl, click the link in my bio. Lock in, learn this free information, sis. You ain't committed. You ain't. It ain't nothing like that. Okay, I don't want you to feel that way because I get it. I used to be like that too. Like, bitch, I'm not about to be because I know you're gonna be trying to tell me something. It ain't that. I'm just trying to give you some free info. Straight up, okay, like that's it. All right, but all right, y'all, I will probably see you you guys tomorrow or whatever like that. But again, everything is up in my bio. Same thing on YouTube, y'all. Click the I don't know if I put the link in the description. You can go back and I'll probably post this replay. But the from scrolling to ownership, training is at 8 p.m. Eastern Standard Time. Bitch, if you on my email list, you just got an email and you still ain't click that link. Why you ain't do that? Okay, why you scared? Stop playing. But all right, y'all. I look like Mark Henry. Period. He got some money. I'll take it. Hey Pookie. Hey Izzy. How are you? It says 8 a.m. Girl. Look, I ain't perfect, okay? It do. I'll go in there and check. It should say 8 p.m. Eastern Standard Time. I don't know why I say 8 a.m. But again, that ain't changed the fact that I be getting this money, okay? So don't be doing that. I'm doing good. How are you? What's going on? Did you really say anything? So you got me on here checking my shit, huh? What you trying to say? Chi-Town? Chi-Town, I be always in Chi-Town. I love it out there, y'all. It's really like my second home now. I'm like, bitch, I've been next to Chicago this whole motherfucking time. It's almost glad to hear I'm good. Okay, good. It's almost 5 a.m. Where you at in Dubai? I'm in Charlotte now. Oh, okay. Period. Okay, but you from Chi-Town? I heard Charlotte be popping. I ain't never been there before. Charlotte is in North Carolina, right? Or is that South Carolina?
One diaper, please.
Okay, go ahead, girl.
Thank you.
Mama Africa. Oh, you in Africa? What part of Africa? Cause baby, I'm trying to get out there. Okay. Dubai was supposed to be my second home, but they didn't fucked it up. So I said we going to the motherland. For real, y'all. That's another thing, y'all. For real. That's why you need to get your shit together because y'all need to us need to lock in and get that dual citizenship, y'all. And it's not cheap and it's a process. It's a fucking process. Okay, North Carolina girl. I'm sorry. I wasn't really good at geography like that. Okay, yeah, that's what I was thinking. But yeah, I heard it's like popping out there and like I don't know if you're black. Not that matters, but I'm for like just like women engaging and stuff like that. And I heard like it's like a really good kind of like, for that type of shit. I don't know. You know what I mean? Like North Carolina. I actually have a few, I think like 4 or 5 of my mentees are in North Carolina. Yes, I'm from the North. Okay, period, girl. I love it. I love it out there. What oh, were you talking about North Africa? Cause I don't know. I want to go to Johannesburg, Joburg, and what's the other one? Cape Town. But then I've been doing my research, and it's given because the girl when I'm telling you get you a house out there for. I mean, I'm sure you probably know this, but I'm like, is it dangerous though? I don't know what part you from. Is it dangerous though? Is it given? You know what I'm saying? But I'm definitely trying to get my ducks in a row. Me, my husband and I, because baby, if this shit goes to shit, we're out of this motherfucker. Yeah, we talking about no. Okay, that's what I thought. That's what I thought. Okay, what part do you live in? Cause if you the housing market really like you can get like a night. I mean, I'm talking about girl. I see like a 5,000 square foot house for like $400,000, $600,000, and I was like, girl. And I mean, nice, like updated. The only thing that be fucking me up is the solar panel shit. I'm like, so everybody lights be going off at the same time. Like, what's up with that? Have heard of Libby? I have, but I don't really know because I want to make sure it's cool for expat. You know what I mean? Like we good. You know what I mean? Because I know certain parts it's like okay, you don't want to stay. Where the fuck is Khalees at? Because I'm trying to think. She might be in Kenya. I want to say she's in Kenya, but I know where she's at. Like maybe I want to be by a beach. You know what I'm saying? But I also want to be in the suburbs. You know what I mean? But I also want to be able to do shit too. And I'm like, I think it was Cape. I want to say it was Cape Town. I was like, okay, it's cool, but it was like, baby, right outside that little suburb, it was a little scary. I ain't you know what I mean? No, I'm serious. Like I was, like I said, I don't know. And where's the? I'm trying to think, and it's another place. What is it? It was Cape Town, Johannesburg. Oh, and I always say it wrong. Lagos. Is it Lagos? My husband, he likes it there or whatever. And I heard that's where it should be going there. That's where. But again, it be a little too close for me. I'm like, but I be watching. What's that channel, y'all, on YouTube? Y'all have to watch it. What is it called? Oh, damn. But I be trying to educate myself. So let me know, sis. Like, where the spots at? Where the good? Where you? So you said you in Libya. I'm gonna look that up. Are they on Zillow? Y'all got Zillow? I'm just playing, but I don't think they on Zillow. But yeah, I want to definitely come out there. Like this. I mean, I was planning a trip to Dubai for my birthday, but again, that went left. So I would love to come out there like this July. I know it's probably hot as fuck. And then I know wherever where the hell did Sierra and them? I don't know, y'all. My mind just went blank. I'm sorry. What is it called? But I don't know what it's called. Gotta go to sleep. Have a good one, Queen, and stay safe. Much love, Pooh. Go bless. Thank you. Have a good night, sis. Be careful. Yeah, you definitely 5 a.m. and stuff. Y'all, I'm sorry. Did anybody have any more questions, y'all? She got me on here. I'm about to fix my stuff because you heard my girl say 5 a.m. bitch. Did you have any questions, sis, before I get over here? I need to be getting some stuff done. I'm about to put me a little all nighter. But all right, y'all. Like I said, if you coming back and watching the replay this on YouTube, like I said, I will link everything in the description, y'all. As always, if you got a question or whatever like that, don't be afraid to ask. That's what I get on here for. You know, again, like close mouth don't motherfucking get fed, bitch. Don't stop out thinking everything is a scam, everything is too good to be true, and learn. You know what I mean? There's so much free information that you can learn online. Although that will take some time and trying to compile it together. Again, having a community and support makes a whole hell of a lot of difference. But all right, y'all. If y'all ain't got no questions, girl, I will see you tomorrow at the live event at 8 p.m. Eastern Standard Time. It's 8 p.m., y'all. It's 8 p.m. Okay. But all right, y'all. Y'all have a good night. I'm trying to figure out why my child is still awake. What's going on, sis? Huh? Oh, damn. I can't get off of here? Oh, they didn't move the button on me. Look, girl, I ain't been on here in so goddamn long. Bye, y'all. Y'all have a good. Y'all got any questions on YouTube? Y'all be quiet in this mother. Y'all got any questions on here before I get off? Oh, let me follow her. Girl, let me follow her. Do y'all got any questions before I get over here? I see it's 3 of y'all in this month. What y'all doing? Yeah, let me get off of here. I need to try to take me a little nap, but I'm about to pull all night. All right, y'all. Y'all have a good night. Everything will be linked down below. I'll see you tomorrow. Bye.